Yeah. So we as SLT are looking at AI as an enabler of efficiency improvement within PRGX. Right? If you think about a typical audit process that has many tasks that are very manual, laborious, and repetitive, right? And that basically lends very well for application of AI. So one of the things that we are doing at this point is focusing on reducing the effort required for doing certain things manually. I also believe in measuring the value of all the AI and tying that to a business outcome. So we actually focus on, before we start any AI use case, we try to understand and estimate the value of that AI use case. We start with typically 200 deviations range, plus or minus from the mean. And as we get more information, we try to narrow down the value of the use case. So I'm a very firm believer in measuring the value, and that basically helps us to say that at this point that we will be a value magnifier for PRGX this year. I mean, PRGX being in the audit business, we take data privacy very seriously, right? We have a very strict data governance framework that we have established working with our security team that includes data encryption, access controls, and regular audits of information. So on top of that, when it comes to AI, we actually add an additional level of security where we have actually, for example, built our generative AI policy that prohibits using publicly available tools such as ChatGPT with client data, right? Now, at the same time, we don't want to starve our auditors from having this amazing technology at their disposal. So what we have done is we have built our own internal AI engine called ChatAI, which facilitates some of the same interactions that you can get with the ChatGPT. So that's where I think our focus is to use AI responsibly, especially when it comes to client data. In addition to that, we actually are always thinking about human in the loop as a concept, as a mindset. So all the client data decisions, we have a human providing oversight on top of AI. So that is a very crucial stage in our AI deployment. And finally, I'm working on building an AI governance committee that will review all the AI use cases within PRGX with a focus for bias, transparency, and ethics. Yeah, I mentioned a couple of those already, but just to elaborate on those, one of the use cases that we actually just rolled out is this contract clause extraction, where in the past, humans have to read, auditors had to read these contracts, which could be like 100 pages long in a legal language, which is a tedious process, right? It takes a long time to do that. What we have now done is have AI go and read these contracts and provide the output of the clauses in a structured way to the auditors. So that reduces the amount of time and effort required to read the contracts and distill the information that these contracts present. So that's something I'm very proud about. We actually built something like that in 5 months, and we just rolled out in our UAT environment, and it's going to go to production next week. The second one that we have done, which is on the data intelligence side, we have built a duplicate invoice detection engine that basically looking at large corpus of invoices, it identifies duplicate invoices based on the patterns that we have seen in the past. And that helps us to recover money for our clients by detecting overpayment. So I'm very proud about that use case. And the third one that we are doing this is still in progress, but we are seeing very good results early on, is where we are actually filtering out emails based on the relevancy for our audit process. In many cases, for many clients, we get millions of emails. Of course, we filter those out using certain rules, but that still leads to a lot of emails getting through the filters. And now we are using AI as an additional filter to reduce the number of emails, focusing on the relevancy of those emails.